Okay, good morning. Who is this?
Yeah, I got that scripture verse memorized.
Okay, great. Who is this?
First, I want to say y'all do a wonderful job, especially that boy which goes by them initials.
That would be AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feller there does a good job, and the other ones, when he's on his medication, he does an okay job.
He's okay. Yeah, he does. He does fine. Hey, listen, what's our memory verse today? Do you know?
Our memory verse is Psalms 46:1.
That's right.
Our God is a very present help. Our God is our strength. Our God is our strength. Help me out. Get me started in the right direction.
Sure. Our God is our, wait a minute. It just left me now. You've got me all confused. Our God is our strength and a very present help in trouble.
And our God is our strength and help, and strength and something else, and a very present help.
That's what it is. Our God is our refuge and strength.
Our God is our refuge and strength, and a very present help in time of need. Psalm 46:1.
In trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah, you know about trouble.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm almost awake.
Almost.
Yeah. Hey,
I was a little asleep too. I was a couple questions into that before I realized it was you.
Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
That's right.
And it is true. He is always there for us. And if you need a refuge this morning, if you need strength, and he will be there, a very present help in trouble. Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning. It's great to have you here. Thanks for messing with us this morning. Where are you, by the way, JJ?
I'm in Paducah, Kentucky. Last night, the Faith, Family, and Finance Town Hall meeting. Dan Celia does a terrific job. Great crowd, some wonderful folks. We learned a lot and just met so many sweet listeners like, Bill and Debbie. Bill's actually blind, and I don't know if there's a better AFR fan. Joe came up and said hi, and he actually called in and talked to us on one of our things where we had an open line.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and his daughter sings and has a YouTube video, but it's just a good crowd, whole lot of folks, and again, Dan Celia and the team did a super job. Hey, do we have time for a quick Stephen Curtis Chapman story?
Yeah, we do.
Judy Chapman, Stephen Curtis Chapman's mom, stopped by.
Oh, great.
Stopped by to say hello, but she wasn't able to stay because she said Stephen Curtis popped into town to surprise her. He lives
that's
in Nashville.
Nice.
So he was born and raised in Paducah, Kentucky, but she said, I got to tell you an interesting story. She said he surprised her, he stopped in for a quick visit, and he said, hey, I want to go grab a Starbucks. So they stopped at the mall, and he said, I'll just run in and grab that and come right back. So he runs in, and when he walks up to the counter, he's just making small talk with the person at the counter. And the lady said, well, I just moved here from California. I've just been here a couple of days or whatever. And he said, well, you know, what prompted the move? She said, how much she appreciated Stephen Curtis Chapman. And she said, I learned that he was born and raised in Paducah, Kentucky, and I said, if that town is good enough for him, that's where I want to live.
How about
that? She said, I moved from California to here. And then he said, well, I guess I need to introduce myself. And got to encourage that lady, but what's the chance? He doesn't even live in Paducah anymore. What's the chance of him being right there, going to that right mall and going in and having that happen? And it just shows you that God is a God of details, and you listening right now, he knows exactly where you are.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's right.
A sparrow can't even fall to the ground without his knowledge. So he knows your circumstance, your situation, and he knows how to encourage and inspire you as well.
Yep. Scripture says he knows the hairs on your head.
Yeah.
And then we're not just talking about John Riley. I mean, we're talking about all of us. Hey, speaking of Stephen Curtis Chapman, let's get Stephen up this morning and his mom, Judy. Let's get them up, rise and shine. Here's music from Stephen Curtis, All About Love on American Family Radio, AFR. Come back safe, JJ.
Love you guys.
Love you too, man. Thank you.